Yeah, you were Batman once.
That's right, I was Batman. So guess what? I just got off work. Every version of my life is weird. So yeah, we saw it. Well, not today. We saw it separately. This whole week has been fucked for me. Yeah. So like I'm trying to desperately to catch up on reviews.
So this is the best we can do. Yeah,
we're doing what we can. We're doing the best we can. So Eddie the Eagle. It's cheesy. It's corny. It's by the books. It is 100% a guilty pleasure for me.
Yeah. It's a decent movie.
I liked it.
Yeah, it's the best thing ever. No, but it's the kind of good feel good where it doesn't shove victory up its own ass.
No, and it's it teaches a good message. Yeah. It has very likable characters. So, it has good acting.
Yeah.
It has Wolverine faking an orgasm, which caught me off guard when I saw that.
I kind of wish I didn't see that online.
I know. I'm sorry. I was like, oh man, I should have saved that.
It was still funny, but just oh, imagine my surprise.
I mean, I was sitting there whoa, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. So, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty by-the-books sports movie. You've seen this story a million times before, but what makes it good is the fact that the character is just so damn likable.
played by was it Joel?
Yeah, the Kingsman guy.
Yeah.
Which is damn near unrecognizable at first.
Yeah, because he looked completely different. Because the fact that he just had the jutting jaw and the huge glasses and even the different hair.
Yeah, and of course it has Hugh Jackman being an asshole, and it's great.
It's he's Wolverine without superpowers. I like it.
I would say this one's more of a dick than Wolverine is. If anything else, because that one great line after the whole faking orgasm scene, where it's you're having sex with Bo whatever, and that's
Bo Derek,
and that's the sound you make. In Great Britain, it is.
Yeah. Oh, that was a pretty damn good one.
No, and they have legitimately really good chemistry together.
Yeah.
They work really well with each other, and it's clear that both him and I forget the Kingsman guy, whatever his name is.
It's something very similar to Joel Edgerton. I know it's not Joel Edgerton. That was Egerton.
Yeah, you can probably look it up. But either way, it's my Siri. I don't want to talk to you right now. But anyway, so they're just having so much fun in this movie, and it shows. And that honestly makes it all the more entertaining. I was a little disappointed though there wasn't more Christopher Walken.
Yeah, but I was surprised that there was Christopher Walken at all.
I know, when I saw Christopher Walken, I was like, oh god, please tell me you get lots of cheesy Christopher Walken.
I was like,
we got a little bit, but not nearly as much as I wanted.
Yeah. It's I don't care, he's in the movie. That instantly what?
I know, right?
God damn it, Flickster.
So what do you think about this movie?
As you said, it's one of the things where the reason that I think this is slightly better than most feel-good movies, and actually went into good territories, because as you said, the likability and just the acting definitely elevated, and the fact that it wasn't about it wasn't about victory in enormous odds. It was just the idea of being able to do what you want in the face of enormous odds.
I think again that's kind of makes the main character so endearing and so likable. Yeah. Is the fact that he doesn't give a shit if he wins or gets any medals like that. He's just so fucking happy he's there.
Yeah,
and he gets to do this thing.
That was kind of like me when I was on Steve Jobs. I don't care that no one's gonna see me. I'm on the set with Michael Fassbender and Danny Boyle and Kate Winslet, Michael Stuhlbarg and Jeff Daniels.
So even no, I agree with you. That's gotta be a lot of fun. I'm jealous, but well, you got paid for it.
Yeah,
I need more money. God damn it, because I'm broke and I spent all last week looking for jobs. Yay. That's why I've been kind of. That's why I was making too many videos lately, guys. I'm swamped with trying to find a place to live and find a second job to pay for the place to live. So I'm a little messed up at the moment. But if you'd like to help, go support us on Patreon. Or make a direct donation. Please give me money. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. Anywhu. But even the scene where he does make the jump at the Olympics, and it's not a very good score, but it's still a great Britain-American record, or not great, a Britain-American record, whatever.
It was just, it was a longest jump for a British.
I don't know why I keep saying American.
Because we have what's his face, who was an American.
Hugh Jackman, yeah, Australian playing an American in a movie about Britons, which, okay, sure. But
Olympics!
When like he comes in dead last, but at the same time he's so damn happy and he starts to like just run around and so excited, like whooping and hollering in the crowd, gets the crowd going and shit. It's like, you know, it's just there's something so admirable about that, to be entirely honest. It's just that blind determination and pure joy, even in the face of, quite frankly, a little more than a little naivete.
Yeah.
Kind of, I'm a little jealous, to be entirely honest. Just that blind determination. Like, oh no, this is gonna happen. I'm just gonna keep pushing myself. It's like,
yeah.
I respect that. I really do.
Yeah.
That's really fucking hard.
Yeah. On that topic, that is the other thing that I kind of like about this movie. The other thing to emphasize, like, it's not on the topic of, like, not even winning. It's like, it's all about doing your best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, like, I love how they kind of emphasize that as well. It's like, I didn't do my best, and I just didn't feel right about it and all that, and, you know, just...
It's not like he doesn't take it seriously. He does.
Yeah.
And that's
No, he does. I mean, with the other guy, the, was it the Flying Finn?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was surprised what they did with that character, too. I thought that came around full circle very nicely.
Yeah.
I mean, I could totally go over the story, but it's pretty basic. It's like, again, very much the same way you've seen before. Although I did like the Cool Running reference they made in there.
Yeah, I was laughing so hard in the theater. I was like, oh, no one else got that.
Well, it's like that.
It's like, now the Jamaicans are coming to make history. And I'm just like,
It's like the Chinatown reference in Inside Out that like nobody but you and me would get.
With the which one?
The Chinatown reference in Inside Out.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that alone and I laughed my ass off. Everyone was like dead quiet. I'm like, oh, you Philistines.
It's also kind of like when I watched Tropic Thunder, when it was like, I was a patriot. Yeah, you're the Milli Vanilli Patriots. And I was like, ha! Oh.
Nobody else got that.
Yeah.
Tear.
No one except me and my dad.
Oh well, I'll laugh alone. Ha! You
Yeah.
bastards. But anyway, so like, yeah, it's about this guy named Eddie, who of course, he just has a dream of being an Olympian from the day he was born, basically, and starts doing shit like holding his breath, because apparently there's a holding your breath event at the Olympics, apparently. Or
on that topic, I think I got in just literally right after starting, because I thought the movie started like 11:45 or something like that.
Oh, you missed the first few minutes?
And I was like, oh dear God, that was a 1, not a 4.
No.
And so I had to like, thankfully I think I got in like literally just like a minute after the trailers finished.
I don't think you missed anything, so
Yeah.
I was about when the movie started.
Because I was basically got there right when he was about to leave the house.
Yeah, so I think it's about when the movie started, so I don't think you missed anything. And not that I can remember anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, like his dad is just pissed off and all the time, and it's like, son, you're gonna get yourself killed. Fucking stop it. And
Yeah, you're gonna get yourself killed and run us broke.
Yeah, exactly. And I on one hand, like, I kind of see where he's coming from.
Yeah.
He's still an asshole, but I get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, his mother is almost too supportive.
Yeah. Oh God, the bit in the end when he actually goes to the Olympics. Just the
That's the shirt.
No, not that. The when he makes off with the family van.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna like what he did to the savings. Oh God damn it! Because what happens, you have the kind of traditional trope of, you know, they kind of fall and they have to get back up, and then they get downtrodden, they find inspiration and have to charge back up. And his dad's like, "You're not going back out there. We're ending this fucking thing now."
Admittedly, that did happen a little bit too much in this movie.
Yeah, like I said, it's a cliche story. You've seen all these things before, but again, it's just a character of the show endearing that makes it entertaining.
Yeah.
If honestly, like, if there were different actors in this movie, we would probably not like this movie. It's an act. I don't want to say it's an actor's movie, but it's made by the actors.
Yeah.
But anywho, so yeah, and then of course he tries skiing for the longest time, but then he gets told by the Olympic judge, pompous, rich judge, is like, "Oh, you'll never be an Olympian."
I was like, my God! Even movies from British people, the British are stereotypically stuck up. It's like, how do you do that? It's like suddenly how do you make Ip Man 2 the British less terrible?
Are they? I haven't seen Ip Man 2. Are they really bad in that movie?
It involved the British occupation in China, and it's basically yeah, if that's everything.
That tells me everything I need to know right there. Let us drive this cab and drink our tea. Oh yes.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Nate, like, nasal, like, nose all flared up, like, "Oh, you can't," like, I almost imagine, like, Nigel Thornberry a little bit.
Oh, I miss you, Pennywise. I just suddenly forgot the guy's name. Tim Curry.
There we go. Tim Curry, like, was somebody calling the walking Muppet? He pretty much is.
Smashing. Oh, that reminds me. So apparently he's doing the narration for the Rocky Horror reboot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I don't really know why Rocky Horror needs a reboot, but okay.
I don't know. All I know is it's being done by Brad Filchuk, aka the guy who did Glee.
Doesn't fill me with a lot of hope.
If you watch, okay, I'm getting off topic, but just say if you watch Scream Queens, it's very fitting.
No, I'm just gonna say it's not my style.
Yeah. Well, granted, it's like, considering he was a huge fan of that, and the cast, it was like, okay, it might work, even though I'm not a fan.
I'm not a big Rocky Horror fan, but
it's always like you need people.
Yeah, you're gonna need to see it.
Back to the movie. Sorry.
Yeah, anyway, I
derailed us this time.
Oh, it's gonna happen again. I'm dressed up like a clown right now, for God's sake.
Jedi clown.
Jedi clown. Yes. Yeah. See, it's happening again. See, I was a Jedi earlier today, so I got this bitchin' lightsaber in the backseat.
The Force FX ones.
Yeah, one of the fancy shit. This is work equipment, baby. It makes a swishing sound.
Lucky. Also.
Yeah, it does that too. Pretty cool.
And so I saw that in the car was coming. It's like, guess what I was? A Jedi clown. And instead of Force lightning, he shoots rags tied together out of his sleeves.
And we're gonna start making Pennywise jokes. See, now I can just imagine just like
Pennywise is Palpatine.
Pennywise is Palpatine. I just imagine like if all if all the Ewoks died in the last movie. And, like, there's bodies everywhere. Just imagine Palpatine going, oh, yes, Luke. They float. They all float. And now you'll float, too.
All right, sorry, back to the movie. Sorry, I couldn't.
I know. Too easy. And we got, that's not even, like, we made tons of jokes for you during on the camera.
Yeah.
But, anywho, so back to this movie. So he decides, instead of skiing, he's going to do ski jumping, because nobody's had a team for that in decades.
Since, like, the 20s.
Since the 20s, like, this is my opportunity. Nobody's done this in a long time. This is probably the easiest way I can get in there.
And theoretically, it would have been if the frickin' Olympian people weren't so stuck up.
Stuck up pricks.
Yeah.
But, like, were they Russian? Is that what they were? The guys with the beards?
Norwegian.
Norwegian, okay. The guy with the beard did kind of look a little Russian. A little bit. I mean, I'm stereotyping.
Maybe.
Maybe I've been watching a little too much House of Cards lately.
Oh, and I also found that main guy's name. It's Taron Egerton.
Okay, Egerton. All right. He's a pretty damn good actor.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a good career ahead of him. But anywho, so he's starting this, and he's just failing. He just keeps he's trying to learn the hard way, and it's not working. And Hugh Jackman, who happens to be like an old Olympian himself, plays a snowplower, who eventually just gets like, kid, you're gonna get yourself fucking killed. Just go home. But because Egerton is so determined, and he's like, Hugh Jackman just can't get rid of him. Although he tries, they have one really funny drunken night together.
Yeah.
Where Hugh Jackman just gets blasted off his ass, and he kind of starts drunkenly teaching Egerton like all these techniques and shit.
Yeah. And also, what was the moment before that when he gets into a fight with the Norwegians?
Oh yeah.
My jumpers do not fight.
But I do. Punch. I was like, oh man.
It comes out, did I win? Not exactly, no.
It's the first time I think I've ever seen Hugh Jackman go down in one punch.
Yeah.
And that's when they go drunk, go to the gym, and then Hugh Jackman just starts being a jackass. Starts like rolling off like yoga balls and like little meds going wee, and like bullying himself through like little carts and like punching bags and shit. It's actually really entertaining.
And then he does that unfortunate CG jump where he does turn to Wolverine. Yeah. Where he does turn to Wolverine for
a little. Oh yeah, I forgot about the jump. I was laughing my ass off that whole scene.
Yeah.
Because not only he's doing like the cool guy thing. He's not wearing a jacket because he has his flask as his jacket. That's his whole thing. But he's riding down this like the 90-foot drop, which is like the one like, and you make a breakthrough very much. Like you don't, if you crash during that one, you're pretty much dead. Is basically what they tell you.
Yeah.
But he does that, and he lights up a cigarette right before he goes down, and he rolls down, and of course it's all CGI, because it had to be. Which, I know, it looked bad. It was not very good CGI.
That's the one thing I'm not a fan of when it comes to that production company's special effects. Like, they don't tend to look super great.
No, like, you can always tell when special effects are used.
And I just suddenly forgot the producer's name. It's the guy who actually directed Kingsman.
Matthew Vaughn. He produced it.
Yeah. But I'm just saying his productions. I know.
I would say if Matthew Vaughn actually directs something, the effects are usually better.
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah. Or if nothing else, they're flashy and entertaining. So you can forget it. Like, even in Kingsman, like, they weren't great special effects, but they were flashy and colorful. Exactly. So like that. So he knows how to use special effects. This was directed by, I want to say, like, Dexter Fisher or something like that.
It was basically his understudy who worked him on a lot of other movies.
Yeah. I'd be curious to see what a Matthew Vaughn sports movie would be like. There'd just be a scene where everybody dies. But anyway, so Hugh Jackman is riding down the ski lift and is playing like old school like 80s rock in the back. By the way, I love the soundtrack of this movie.
Yeah.
Just pure 70s pop the entire time.
80s.
70s, 80s, yeah.
And I remember just the entire time, I was watching Futurama earlier, it's like, did you find the clover? No, we found his collection of 80s songs. Like, yeah, it was like the best of everything there. It's like, just like listen up like all those artists, like, that's kind of what this felt like. A
little bit, like, it was clearly trying to be, play music that was modern for the time. But anyway, I think, was it playing like Queen or something? I want to say it was like...
No.
I feel like it was playing something kind of rock, 80s rock.
I remember there was Jump by Van Halen.
That might have been it.
That was the one in the end, and I can't... Like, there were so many damn good songs, I just can't remember which ones. But even, like, the score was, like, something out of the 80s.
Like, I caught on to that, and I was like, catch that stuff.
I love it!
But anyway, so he's riding down the skis, like, his badass slow-mo shot, Hugh Jackman smugging like a jackass, he's smoking a cigarette, and while he's halfway down, he grabs it and flicks it at the camera in slow motion and shit. Then he lands down perfectly and is like, yeah, I'm a fucking badass, and then just walks off like it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Drunk.
Wolverine!
Wolverine! And then, of course, they eventually learn to like each other and how to work with each other. And then Eddie keeps training. He goes to the Olympics. He gets dead last, but they still call him Eddie the Eagle because, god damn it, he's so damn charismatic. Or
where it's like, yeah, the Olympics itself don't really respect him, but the people freaking love him.
Yeah, and again, it's hard not to. It really is.
Yeah. Because he's just so innocent and happy.
Exactly. Like, he's just like... If I could have that level of joy over anything for any extended period of time... Waffles! Exactly. I would say, like, okay, my life is good, but, like... I can, like, maybe count on one hand the times that's actually happened. Last time I remember, I think it was actually when, was it Comic-Con?
Yeah,
when I saw the Avengers for the first time.
I was gonna say, also, was it when you met Billy D. Williams?
Oh, that was a good one, too. I freaked out at that one, too. Good times.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got lost in that moment there for a second.
Sorry, back to reality.
He shook this hand. That's actually true.
And I love that cane.
He did love that cane. Anyway, so yeah, and then of course he kind of realizes that he's become a joke though, so he wants to get more respect, so he makes a press release that says like, okay, I take this very seriously, and I'm gonna try the hardest one now, that's to prove that I'm not just a joke. And he does it. He still ends up dead last, but he actually does it.
Yeah.
And even then he earns the respect of like the other Olympian that appeared earlier in the movie, and they had this nice talk in the elevator. They were talking about like, no, like, you and I are still kind of the same. We don't really care about winning. We just do it because we love the sport, and we do it because we're passionate about it. Because when we're up there, we feel free, or whatever kind of pretentious bullshit these people usually peddle.
Was that one of the Culkins? Because that looked like one of the Culkin brothers.
Like maybe. I don't know. I
was gonna bug the crap out of me now, because it's like the guy who played the Flying Finn, whose name I can't officially remember. It's like he looked so freaking familiar.
I didn't recognize him personally, so I don't know if I've seen him in anything.
Well, time for me to find out.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of who else was in there that I actually... there's also the one guy from frickin' Hot Fuzz as one of the commentators.
Oh, yeah. I've seen him in all kinds of shit. Like, he's like... what was the way the Nostalgia Critic put it? He's that British guy you've seen every movie, but you can never remember his damn name.
Yeah.
Because he was in Hot Fuzz, he was in Harry Potter, he's like, I think of like every British movie I've seen.
Yeah, he was.
Like every British movie I've seen for the past 10 years, I've seen him in.
Yeah.
He's a very busy actor, and I really should know his name, and I feel bad that I don't. But either way, like, it's just entertaining. It's a fun movie. Like, it's not, I'm not gonna cry home, but I'm not gonna say it's the best movie of the year, but it's like, you know, for what it was, I had a good time.
Yeah, it's like, it was just nice to have something that doesn't suck. Like, Gods of Egypt probably will.
Probably will. It's like, I consider skipping it. It was like, oh man, but it's such a train wreck. We have to go see it.
Can we just go watch an independent movie? Those do well.
Yeah, I know, but we got Gods of Egypt has gotten so much shit. We kind of have to see it out of just principle.
Yeah.
I know, man. I know.
Thank God you're paying.
I know.
And be glad I'm not asking for more like dinner.
I've made you see worse.
Hypothetically. And then we said, what did we watch? Oh!
To be fair, I did make you see Kirk Cameron Save You Christmas.
Yeah, but we had fun, because that was a hilarious train wreck, and there was more than just one person.
This is true. I shared the love.
That was kind of our Rocky Horror.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Anywho, I mean, I can't. I kind of. It makes me wonder about the real life person though. Like, I feel bad for asking this question, but does he rank somewhere on the autism scale? Because it seems kind of like he does.
I think he has Asperger's.
Oh, does he? Okay, 'cause it seemed like something. Yeah. Especially in the way he was very particularly naive about some aspects.
Yeah.
Particularly when random bar women are clearly hitting on her.
No, he knew. He was just...
I'm very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Understandably, she's a bit of a cougar.
Yeah.
And then just love the part where they go into the like Norwegian hot house and they goes like, "Oh hi, oh naked."
I was like, and I remember someone brought in like a 5-year-old kid too. I was like, oh, this probably just got really awkward.
They don't remember that shit.
Yay trauma! Yay repression!
I have dreams of a Norwegian penis.
New meaning of the term Norwegian wood.
Really didn't take us very long to turn this into a series of dick jokes, did it?
Oh, it's not as bad as imagination.
Imagination. Well, I guess it still requires a little bit of imagination when you think about it. Norwegian bobsledders. Imagination.
These ski jumpers get lifted more ways than one.
Oh yes, they float. They all float.
Oh boy.
Do you have anything else to really say about this movie? I feel like I said my piece.
We are pretty much on the same page. It's just like, you know, it's a feel-good piece. It's nothing special, but you know, it actually makes you feel good without pandering too much. So it's like, yeah, that was pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I just realized where did I put my phone? Oh, there it is. Okay. But no, like I agree. Like it's I would say like yeah, it follows a similar tropes, but again, it's saved by the fact that characters are very, very likable, and they're very, very easy to root for. Yeah. And you do get invested in their journey. You do get invested in what they're doing. So yeah. Even though like you know exactly what's going on, you know exactly what's going to happen, more or less. But it doesn't change the fact because again, you just like the people. Yeah. And that really, that really does make all the difference in a world movie like this. I don't know. I think, did I write the trailers down I got for this one? I'm trying to remember if I did or not. Oh, I did actually. Did you get the new trailer for the new Alice in Wonderland?
I did not actually. I still need to watch it.
I don't know about that, but
well, the first one was just kind of anyway, so I don't think it's going to get much better.
Yeah, I got a trailer for something called Saint Street, but for the life of me, I can't even remember what the fuck that is.
I didn't see that. Wow, I did not see. I don't think I saw any of these except for Independence Day 2, which we've already talked about.
Independence Day 2 looks so bad.
The funny thing is, like, I actually kind of like get that edge. I know the movie's gonna be terrible at the same time. That trailer's one of things like it kind of puts me at the edge of my seat.
Really? Why?
I don't know. It's just that disconnect. It's like, you know what? Maybe just because I know the movie's gonna be terrible. It's like. Just the way, I'm not sure. I think it's just that rousing Murica world speech.
I guess. I never liked the first Independence Day movie. Even when I was a kid, I never cared for it. I just never liked disaster movies.
First one was just, for me, first one's dumb fun.
Yeah, I don't know. It never did anything for me.
It's like, I can't even think of that guy. I understand. Roland Emmerich's just like one of the worst directors around. He's like more.
Whoa, sir. White House Down is a masterpiece.
Oh, now that was dumb fun.
Yeah, that I agree.
Oh, wow. If I'm ever in a bad mood, I just need someone to remind me of that moment.
Just talk to her on. We should make a song about the flag girl. Flag girl, saving the universe with her.
Ripping off the rock from Michael Bay.
Using her skills to save the day.
Well played. Oh, wow. That
Saving
movie.
the White House from James Woods. You don't see the way a little girl possibly could.
And a bunch of others like John Connor and that guy who got axed up and burned after reading.
Wait, which guy?
Remember there was like that guy who became like the 3rd president in like one day?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that guy.
It's like, my God. It's like, how many freaking presidents are you gonna have?
Which reminds me, don't we have London Has Fallen next week?
I didn't even watch the first one, so I'm out.
Fair enough. I didn't watch it either, but I'm willing to bet I could figure out what's
I thought
going.
you did watch that one.
Maybe I did a long time ago.
No, you watched. I mean, you watched Olympus Has Fallen.
I think I did, but I watched.
Because I remember
that movie came out before we started doing this show.
No, because that came out at the same time as around the same time as White House Down.
Yeah, I think we picked one or the other, but I don't think.
No, you saw both because you said you saw it, and you were just like, you know what's sad is that there are 2 movies that are rip-offs of Die Hard that are still better than the new Die Hard.
I think I saw the Olympus Has Fallen on DVD, and I just honestly didn't leave much of an impression because I clearly don't remember any of it.
Yeah, but all I remember is that you said that it was still better than frickin' Good Day to Die Hard.
Fuck that movie. Fuck that movie. Yeah, I just remember the first one being just really forgettable. Clearly, since I completely forgot I saw it.
Yeah.
And then we got Zootopia though. That's getting pretty good reviews.
Oh, did you hear it beat Frozen for biggest Disney opening?
Really?
It's about time!
Maybe now we can stop seeing that fucking song. Don't even.
I'm trying not to, but you brought it up.
No. Don't you fucking dare.
I really don't want to. Unfortunately, it's turned into OCD at this point. It's like someone mentioned it. It's like...
I'm sailing away.
Setting open course for the Virgin Sea.
You know, like that Cartman thing.
I've got to be free for the ways ahead of me, but I'm Captain Spot.
Yeah, I don't know, like I hope that movie's good. It's getting like it's 98% on Rotten Tomatoes, something ridiculous like that. I mean, Jesus Christ. So, and I feel like we got one more next week. Oh, we got that Tina Fey movie.
Oh yeah, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Yeah, that's the one.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Oh God. So, yeah. Do you got any? I think that's. I don't really think I'm to talk about at this point. You got anything else?
Not really. It's just feel-good movie. Yeah, it's worth a watch.
Yeah, I'd say it's at least worth a rental, if not like a matinee. Yeah, no reason.
That's what I got.
Yep. So,
thanks, AMC theaters.
So yeah, look up for Zootopia and Olympus Has Fallen and whatever the fuck else we got going on next week. And I don't know if we could pull off a miracle and actually have free time, maybe an indie movie.
Beast and the Boy.
I make no promises.
I know.
All right, so thank you guys for watching. Me and Ron are gonna record a Ghostbusters video. So I know. I'm sorry. I know you're sad you can't make it.
No, I'm not sad about that. I'm just that trailer.
Yeah. I was originally gonna record it, but I got a request for it yesterday, so I was like, okay, might as well. All right, so thank you guys for watching. See you later.
See ya.